5 things about quitting smoking no one will ever tell you. Just the truth. If you stay to the end of this video, I will give you real tips, tricks, and hacks that you can use to actually help yourself quit smoking for the rest of your life. So stay to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video and it's helpful to you, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button. It simply tells you when I've posted a new video, and I post 2 new videos every week, all designed to help you quit smoking for the rest of your life. Also, I'm going to put a link in the bottom of the video that you can use to get a free 30-minute phone consultation with me to help you get on the right track to quitting smoking for the rest of your life. Please take advantage of this. I used to charge for this service, okay? I'm giving it away for free on my YouTube channel, so please use it, take advantage of it. We're gonna hop right in 12 seconds. We'll be right back after this.
So the big question is, how do smokers like us beat the odds and quit for life? How do we quit with no craving, no withdrawal, and never ever have a single drag, draw, or puff of a cigarette again? That is the question, and this channel is designed to give you the answers. My name is Ted Bradley. Welcome to the secret to quitting smoking for life.
Okay, 5 things that nobody will ever tell you about quitting smoking, just the truth. We're going to count down from number 5 to number 1. This is based on the over 9,000 people that I've helped quit smoking through my smoking program that's specifically designed to help people quit smoking for the rest of their life. This is taken from all that experience, from all those conversations, the tens of thousands of people I've talked to over the years, and the over 9,000 people I've helped quit smoking. So this is all really real, and all the things that people will never tell you. Okay, so let's start at number 5 and count down, okay? The number 5 thing that people won't tell you about quitting smoking is that it sucks. Quitting smoking is no fun. It's no fun at all. People will tell you, in fact, non-smokers, they love to tell you, they will go out of their way to tell you that if you quit smoking, oh, you'll have more energy, more vitality, your breath will come back, you'll be able to exercise again, your sex drive will come back, okay? They will happily tell you all this information. In some of my videos, I talk about the benefits to quitting smoking, okay? What they're saying is all true, but here's what they're not telling you. You don't reap these benefits on day 1 after you quit. It's not like you quit and all of this happens tomorrow, okay? It can take up to a year to reap these benefits. So the part of the information that they're not telling you, and nobody ever tells you, is that quitting smoking totally sucks. It's no fun at all. It's really hard. One piece of advice and practical tip is don't let people minimize your experience. Because what happens is you quit smoking and you think to yourself, everyone told me this was going to be easy. This is actually really hard. So guess what happens? You're setting yourself up for failure because your expectation was that it was easy because that's what everyone said, okay? I'm going to tell you, it's not. It's actually really hard. It's why I have an entire business built around helping people be successful at quitting smoking. And I make good money doing it. Why? Not because it's easy, because it's actually really hard. And it's not that much fun, okay? That's number 5. Number 4, the fear is real. This is one that almost nobody will tell you before you go to quit smoking, okay? 98% of people experience fear when they quit smoking. I can't figure out who these 2% of people are because they don't have any fear when they quit smoking, because I've never met them, okay? But I'm sure there probably is somebody out there that had no fear. I think, truth be told, they're probably saying that having quit, and the truth is they actually did have fear and they're just not telling you, okay? So the fear is real. So let's talk about this a little bit, okay? So as a former smoker myself, we know, okay, that smoking will kill us. The average smoker loses 14 years of life, okay? We know it smells. We know we stink when we smoke. We know others hate it, especially the non-smokers in our life. And if you have kids, we know they hate it, okay? We know it affects our health, okay? These are all things we know, okay? we're not stupid. We understand and we get it, okay? But guess what? Even though we know all of these things, we still want to quit, okay? We still want to quit. Okay, so let's drive into this, the fear being real, okay, about quitting smoking. What are these fears, okay? Well, these are the general ones that over the 9,000 people I've helped quit smoking basically are the most common, okay? So, can I handle the cravings? Can I handle the withdrawal? The fear of the cravings and what's going to happen when the cigarette is gone is a very real fear. It's real and an authentic feeling, okay? So some people, it's like, will I become a tyrant? Am I going to be mean to everybody in my life? My kids are going to hate me, okay? These are real fears. Will I be bored? Okay, everyone that quits smoking or faces quitting smoking almost has this one. What's unique about this fear, will I be bored, is everyone thinks it's only them. They think I'm the only one that's afraid I'm going to be bored if I quit smoking. Almost everyone is. It does not make you unique. If you're afraid when you quit smoking you're going to be bored, okay, you're not unique. You're just like everybody else, and there's good reasons for it we'll get into shortly, okay? Smoking feels like a friend. It's like we're giving up a part of ourselves, right? So we have this fear, I'm giving up something that I just feel so intimate with, okay? That's a real fear. Will I be depressed? Also an authentic and real fear. Okay, well, guess what? Are you going to have these fears? Probably, okay? You see, this is what people won't tell you. You probably will experience these fears, okay? So the question becomes, okay, that's the truth. What do we do about it, okay? So, feel the fear and do it anyways. The fear's not going to go away, okay? It's why it's best to join a program, okay, like mine, that's designed to deal specifically with these issues, okay? So you want to look for a program that understands and is willing to tell you the truth and has built into the program how to deal with these fears and these issues, okay? Support, support, support. Okay, that's a really good one to deal with fears. Joining the Facebook quitting smoking groups, doing the apps, doing those things, that is actually a really good way to help alleviate some of our fears, okay? Understand that all great decisions have a cost, okay? All things in life have a cost. Everything has a price. Even quitting smoking has a price. One of those prices, we're actually going through all 5 of them, but one of those prices is the fear. The fear is real, okay? So, that was number 4. Number 3, okay, is the side effects of quitting smoking are biological and natural, all right? So when we quit smoking, often people who are, like me, experts in hypnosis or EFT or neuro-linguistic programming or have a background in neuroscience, we often talk a lot about it being a mental game. And it really, really is. But the thing is, it's not just a mental game. It's also a biological game, okay? The nicotine really is an addictive substance, okay? Although it's not a very addictive substance as far as addictive substances goes, but it still really is, okay? So the side effects of when we stop smoking, the cravings and withdrawal are real, okay? So what can they be, okay? Now, it doesn't mean you're gonna have any of these, but people often experience them. So what are they? Okay, well, we become irritable, we become angry, we get moody, we get agitated, okay? We may experience insomnia, we might have diarrhea or irritable bowel syndrome, we might have brain fog, we may feel disoriented, or we may feel spacey and even clumsy, okay? Often people feel exhausted and people experience depression, okay? How much and to what degree are you going to experience any of these? There is no way to know, okay? What I can tell you is there is no magic pill, okay? Even my program, one of the very first things we tell people when they get into my program, the secret to quitting smoking for life, is we tell them, this isn't magic. What we're doing here isn't magic. What we're doing here is going through something with you. And we're going to do everything we can to alleviate these things so that it's as easy as possible for you, okay? What that means is you have a higher success rate, okay? So my program has a 95% success rate, okay? But not 100, okay? So these things all are real and they could really happen, okay? So it's really about how do we go through it, okay? In life, you have to go through something, okay? Not over it, not under it, not around it. If you are looking a way to go around the process of quitting smoking, or over it or under it, and you're looking for that magic pill, okay, you're just going to waste your money. Okay, you have to look for and seek out programs that understand these things are real things. And they're real things that you're likely going to have to deal with. So how do we set you up for success in dealing with these things, okay? So the side effects of quitting smoking are very real. Okay, so what's really happening here with these side effects, okay, the cravings and the withdrawal, okay? Well, what's really happening here is our body and our brain, okay, are actually changing. We are physically changing the biochemistry of our brain when we quit smoking, okay? Our body is clearing out the toxins. We are changing, okay? We're actually changing our brain chemistry, okay? This is totally normal, okay? You'll see in the Facebook chat groups all the time, I'm at 3 months now and my brain's foggy. I'm at 6 months now and I'm feeling depressed, okay? It's just because our body is changing. When you do something for so long and it is so ingrained in your brain as a habit, not an addiction, as a habit, okay, it takes a long time for your brain to create new neural pathways that are different, okay? So these things can last for up to a year. That's the truth, okay? Number two, the number two thing people won't tell you, the feeling of loss, okay? Just like the fear is real, the feeling of loss is real, okay? Your brain cannot help but think something has changed. Think about it. You've been smoking every day for how long? 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? 25 cigarettes a day, 15, 40 cigarettes a day, whatever. Every time you smoke a cigarette, the average person takes 20 drags. So you're somewhere between 500 and 1,000 times a day, depending on how many cigarettes you smoke. You keep doing this every day, day in, day out. You don't take any days off. It's not like you go on vacation for 2 weeks to the Caribbean and you stop smoking. You do it day in and day out unless you are trying to quit. You do not stop, okay? Our brain forms associations. We get what we call rutted thinking in neuroscience, okay? So it is very real, okay? Our brain cannot help but know something is different, the feeling of loss, okay? So the other thing that exacerbates this issue is that smoking often for us is comfort or it's routine, okay? Even though you may be sick of it now, but all those years you weren't, okay? You smoked when socializing, when having a beer, at social events, at positive things. You'd be at a wedding and you'd have a cigarette, okay? You would have a cigarette when you're stressed, when you're sad, when you're nervous, okay? You would have cigarettes on the good times and the bad times, okay? So we have good and negative associations with cigarettes, okay? And a part of us liked it, or we wouldn't have done it in the first place, okay? So it's not like you pick up a cigarette for the first time and think, oh, this is really good. This tastes amazing. I love this. No, we do it because we want to fit in, be cool, or rebel, or whatever. But basically, it boils down to smoke, feel good. Okay, think about this. When you smoke, the average smoker smokes once every 30 to 60 minutes. And think about how long you've done that for, okay? And this has been with us since we started. Most people start between the ages of 14 and 16. So this has been with us since 14 to 16. How old are you now? Are you in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s? How long has this been with you? This has been with you through the good times, the bad times. It was with us most likely in the most turbulent years of our life when we were becoming an adult, okay? It was a part of everything we did, okay? And now we're just gonna give it up like that? This is why cold turkey is the least effective method of quitting, because it's all of a sudden you just think you're gonna turn a switch off and you're not gonna experience feelings of loss. No, this thing has been with us forever. It becomes our friend. People often describe quitting smoking as like giving up a friend, okay? So realize that what this is, it's the association our mind has with smoking and our life, okay? The cigarette, okay, it's actually a plant wrapped in paper. It's actually not a friend. It has never been your friend, okay? So just realize that feeling this loss is natural, and when you feel it, or if you feel depressed, These are authentic, natural feelings. It's just because your brain knows something is different, right? Again, this is why we want to look for programs that account for this type of thing. Because if we do a program that accounts for this type of thing, we're more likely to be successful. Okay, the number one thing that people will not tell you about quitting smoking, okay, is that most quit smoking products are designed to make you fail. Okay, they're not designed for you to be successful. Okay, so let's talk about some of them. Okay, there's really 3 ways to quit smoking. There's actually known 12 ways, but they can be put into 3 categories. Things that deal with the addiction, okay, things that deal with our conscious mind, things that deal with our unconscious mind. Okay, we know from science that things that deal with our unconscious mind are the most successful. Okay, but let's just look at this. Okay, so let's talk about nicotine replacement therapies that deal with it as an addiction. Okay, so that's things like the patch, the gum, vaping. Okay, so here's what you need to know. Okay, who owns those companies? They're owned primarily by 2 types of companies: pharmaceuticals and tobacco companies. The tobacco companies invest in them through third-party investment funds. So when you go and do your homework on these companies like Nicoderm and things like that, you'll notice that it's either a pharmaceutical company, okay, or it's owned by some subsidiary, a third-party affiliate of a tobacco company like Benson or Rothmans, for example, okay? So they have third-party entities that they use to buy these companies. Okay, so all the nicotine replacement is all owned basically by big tobacco. Okay, and there's reason for that. Vaping, all these vaping companies like Juul that have all been popped up, guess who the major investors are? Tobacco companies. Why? Because they know the longer you use nicotine, the less likely you are to give it up. Okay, it's a cycle. They will sell you the product to make you sick. Okay, then they'll sell you the solution for you to fail, and then they'll sell you the product all over again, thereby keeping you as a customer. Okay, so that's one of the main things that people will not tell you too. The other problem with this sort of thinking of addiction, and smoking is an addiction, it's just not what keeps you stuck, it's the habit. Okay, but that's for a different video. Okay, it's this focus on something outside of ourselves, because it's the addiction, it's the chemical. We can blame something outside of ourselves. It's us not wanting to take responsibility that it's in us. It's driven by habit, okay? So Alan Carr's book, here's why I like to talk about this, because I do recommend reading it. It's a really good book. I'm not knocking the book, but things like the book and the apps are designed for your conscious mind. Explain it to you, okay? It's really about using your willpower, which is what cold turkey is. Here's what you need to know. Some people can't quit using Alan Carr's book. You'll see them in the Facebook chat groups, okay? It's less than 6% of people, okay? You have a better success rate, okay? Simply by me giving you a sugar pill and telling you it's magic. You will be twice as likely to be successful at quitting smoking than reading Alan Carr's book. Here's the thing about Alan Carr, very smart man, okay? He was a smoker. He quit smoking. He quit smoking, okay, before he wrote his book, not after. He didn't write his book and then quit. He didn't use his own book to quit smoking. He used hypnosis to quit smoking. He went to a hypnotist and quit smoking. Then he wrote the book and left that part out of it. But you can find it in his biography. It's also on the wiki page of how he actually quit smoking, okay? So it's for the conscious mind, okay? So there's really just the 3 ways, okay? Which is dealing with it as it's an addiction, dealing with your conscious mind, the books, the apps, okay, so the support groups, or dealing with the unconscious mind, things like NLP, EFT, or hypnosis, okay? So what's the key here? Okay, it's not any one of these. I'm not arguing for any one of them. It's stacking them, okay? Why are you only using one, okay? So here's the secret to quitting smoking. For those of you that stayed to the end, well, at least one secret. There's 12 secrets actually quitting smoking in my program. This is one of them, okay? So smoking is really quitting smoking is broken down to 3 ways to quit smoking. Treating it as an addiction, you're treating it as a problem in your conscious mind, like the books, the apps, and the support groups. Treating it as your unconscious mind, NLP, EFT, and hypnosis. So 6 years ago, I invented the method stacking. So stacking these all together. Why only attack it from one way? So the big secret and the big takeaway in this video is please stack different methods together. Don't go, I'm just going to do cold turkey, right? I tell people all the time, they will say, hey, when I do your program, can I do Chantix? I say, yes. The more things we do, the more stuff we stack, the better chance you'll have of being successful at quitting smoking. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and share it and hit the notification button. Please take advantage of the free 30-minute phone consultation by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, it's absolutely free right now. I'm no longer charging for it, so please take advantage of it. And blessings to everyone, and I look forward to talking to you.